So today we're taking a look at this vacuum that I've got here. This is something that I've had for about 3 years now, so a pretty long-term review here. And honestly, this vacuum has been absolutely great. I've had it in my apartment and now I'm using it here in my house. So I feel like this is good for smaller spaces and for larger spaces. Now, you could tell by the size of it, this thing is tiny, but don't let it fool you. This thing actually really packs a punch. You can see it's got an extendable arm here. All you got to do is pull this piece down, and this is going to extend higher. So let me give you a reference of the height. So you can see here, it's going up about to my chest or right above my stomach. I'm 5'8", so this is plenty tall for someone my size. Up here on the handle, it's got 3 different settings. It's got a low, a medium, and a high. So let me go ahead and turn it on and I'll have you guys hear what it sounds like on all 3 settings. So first, let's go ahead and start off with the low. Okay, now let's turn it up to the medium. All right, that's a medium, starting to get a little louder. Now let's turn it up to the high. So of course, depending on if you have it on the low, the medium, or the high, it's gonna last longer on the low setting. But honestly, I love the power of this, and when I'm using it throughout my house, I make sure to just put it on the high setting. It helps to pick it up faster, and I don't have to go over things 1 or 2 times. But if you do just have a smaller mess, something maybe on hardwood or vinyl planks, and it's really easy to clean up, you could just put it on the low setting and it'll actually pick it up pretty well. Okay, you can see there's a little bit of debris and stuff here. Let's put it on the high setting and we'll get this cleaned up. Super easy to use. This thing is super lightweight. Another thing that I really like about it is the fact that it's able to twist and turn at so many different angles. So if I show you here, you can see this is just going straight. Now, if I turn this, look at how it turns. It almost turns on a dime. So if you're going, around your house and you're cleaning up everywhere, it makes it really easy to just give this a little bit of a twist with your wrist, and it's going to turn all the way 90 degrees. So that's super helpful, especially when you're cleaning the whole house and you've got to maneuver around your furniture and everything else that's on the floor. So I love the maneuverability of it. Now let's say we wanted to clean up the couch or get into some tight spaces. It does come with an attachment which makes it nice and easy. All you got to do is snap this in, and now you have a handheld vacuum that makes it nice and easy to clean up maybe on the couch or in tight spaces. So nice and easy. Let's turn it on. There we go. Maybe we're cleaning up the media console right here. I also like the fact that it has a little brush on the end of it, so you're able to break up that dirt, making it a little bit more easy to clean everywhere. All right, so after cleaning up everything, you can see that there is some dirt, some dust, some everything in there. Let's go ahead and bring it out to the garbage and clean it out. Yeah, I brought the garbage a little closer just to make it easier to show you what this looks like to clean out. So all we got to do is going to twist this off first. Inside of here is going to be a filter, which you could easily clean. It's got 2 pieces to it. Right here, it's got the outside piece, which is going to be a metal, and then it's also got this inside piece, which is going to be a fabric. So both of these you could wash. I kind of just wash these real quick in the sink and then I leave them out in the sun to dry, but you don't have to do that every single time you dump this out. That's just when you really want to make sure to get it clean. So I'll just hit this on the side of the trash, get as much of the dust and the dirt out. Then we're going to go ahead and dump this out. And this outer part actually got a little dusty, so I'm going to clean it up in the sink real quick. Okay, that's nice and clean now. Let's go ahead and we're going to take our metal filter. We're going to put the fabric filter on the inside. Now the filters are together. We're just going to push this right back up on top there. Really easy. And then we're going to slide this back into place. and then we'll go ahead and lock it. Now, the final thing I really want to show you here is how it connects to the wall and charges. So we don't have this mounted, but it does come with a piece that you can mount. So you can see here, this is the part that's going to connect to the vacuum and the plug that comes with it. So let's plug that into the wall, and now we'll get this connected to the vacuum. See, there's a little connector right there that's just going to slide into place like that, and it's going to charge. So as of right now, you can see it's charging up all the way to the 4th battery point. And once this is a solid full color all the way to the top, then you know that this is going to be fully charged. Now, I will say, having this for 3 years, I have noticed a little bit of decay in the battery, so it doesn't last as long as it normally does, especially using it on the full high-powered setting all the time. So I like to keep this thing charged as much as I can, because if I want to go and do a full house vacuum, then I'm probably going to need a full battery for that. But if you're just using it sparingly here and there, this thing lasts actually for a while. So it just depends on how often you're going to be using it and what power setting you're using. So if you're looking for a really good vacuum that kind of does it all, is lightweight, can maneuver around everything, easy to clean, then I would highly recommend picking this one up.